Let's get started with quick setup for Cloud SQL, secure and accessible for AI and agentic applications. Before you begin, let's make sure you have the Google Cloud project created and have an active trial billing account. If you do not have GCP billing account, use the credits in the lab to redeem $5 credits. The instructions on how to redeem Google Cloud credits are in the hyperlinked code lab. As a next step, go ahead and activate Cloud Shell by clicking the Cloud Shell icon next to the search bar and Gemini icon on the Google Cloud console. If it is not displaying the right project, then use the command gcloud config set project, followed by your project ID. Remember to enable APIs for the services we will be using today by right-clicking this hyperlink and enabling the API. Great. Next, database setup in Cloud SQL for Postgres. Let's go to next step in the code lab and click the one-click deploy button. If you are on a different account, then you can right-click copy that link and go to the right browser tab and navigate to this link. Remember to check Trust Repo option. This will clone the quick setup project GitHub repo and take you into that project folder. Now, from the command line of the terminal, making sure you are inside the project folder, enter the command shushrun.sh. This should start the project locally and start the application in port 8080. This application will quickly allow you to do two things. 1. Make sure your Google Cloud project is linked to the right trial billing account. 2. Set up a Cloud SQL for Postgres instance and get the required private network set up so you can get started with your application really quickly. Let's start provisioning the details. Provision the instance name of your choice. Leave it with default name if you don't already have an instance with that name. Go ahead and use the password of your choice, preferably Cloud SQL. So for this trial application you don't end up forgetting it. Once you are done with provisioning the details, click the button to start configuring your database instance. It will complete in a couple of minutes and provide you the summary at that end, which you definitely need to copy and store somewhere so you can use it in your application. Great. Now that it is complete, let's get started with application to talk to this new Alloy DB instance to set up data. Clone the repo mentioned in the step 4 of the code lab. For this, make sure you come out of the previous folder by using the command cd and just copying the command in step 4 of the lab and running it in your terminal. Now you would be able to see the new project folder in your root directory. Go to the verify connection.py file and make the changes necessary for the host and database password. These details should be in the instance creation summary you received in the database setup step. That's it. Now follow the instructions in the lab to deploy your updated application to Cloud Run. You would receive a Cloud Run service endpoint, which then you can use to click and run. Once you run it, you will see the success message. Go to the database, log in with the credentials and make sure your data is visible.